Another episode, one step closer to the finale.
This is how I'm gonna fix the show for myself. I'm reframing how I think about it. I think it's a good show. I think it's a good show if you haven't seen the show or played the game. And I think it's a good show. I don't think it's a great show.
Yeah.
If you haven't played the game. That's where I'm at now.
Okay.
Because I thought this last... Wait, go ahead. Go.
No. We got to start. Welcome to TLO.
Cordyceps in the Mouth.
Cordyceps in the Mouth. Breakdown part 8. One before the last one. We're so close.
We're so close to the season finale.
Now, this episode... Let's see. Now, you got your action.
I got some.
You got your action.
No, I know, but I didn't know.
You got some action.
But I didn't get the action that I deserved.
There was still like game stuff in there. It was a lot.
There was some, but the part like that's when going to the beginning, like Ellie meets those guys.
Oh, well, do you want to go through it first?
Well, we can, because I think that's close to the beginning.
At the beginning, we meet the religion, the zealots.
Oh yeah, I forgot that is how it starts.
They're talking, and he's reading the Bible. He's quoting the Bible in the resort. And then this little girl was like, "But my dad, he's dead," and he was like, "We'll get him. We'll take care of your dad. You're gonna bury him. We'll bury him in 7 days."
Yeah,
we'll bury your dad in 7 days.
But she gave him a day?
No, he gave her a day. He was like, the ground's too cold to bury people. We'll bury her. We'll bury him when
it's like melts or something.
When it melts.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then I was surprised that it was just another survival encampment at this
like a old ski lodge or some shit like that.
Which is something like in the game they didn't really like say that they were a group in an encampment, but yeah, kind of.
There's one little part in the game where when you're like sneaking around as Ellie, you hear it's when the alarm goes off. They're like there might be infected around or something like that, and then you hear a lady's voice go, "I'll get the women and children. I'll get the kids."
Okay,
but like you hear it once, but you don't see any ladies or
you just know there's people there.
Yeah,
and you do know that in the game David's the leader of a group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then after that little jaunt, we cut to Ellie feeding Joel, which was cool.
It looked like she's had like morsels left, like just like last little morsels.
They were on the last of their food, and then she started. She
looked like she thought about munching the last of it.
Yeah.
she put it on there and was like,
the last of munch. If he doesn't wake up,
if he doesn't wake up, I'll munch it.
If this food's gone if it's still here when I get back, Joel's gonna be hungry.
Yeah, if it's not gone, he's gone.
Yeah. So then Ellie, she takes a sniper out, looking for food.
On the hunt.
You know what pops up? The dang rabbit pops up.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. It was the dang rabbit.
I've been waiting for that. I was so hyped. It's all capitals in my notes. And then there was the deer. The deer's from the game. She shot the deer.
Yeah. The only thing different about that whole thing was she used the bow. I think,
in the game. Yeah,
but it would have mmade the part that happens next less realistic if she had a bow.
Yeah,
and then it's like freeze.
Whoa, you want us to let that thing go? Then Ellie shoots the deer, and the deer, she gets a good shot on the deer. The deer
drops it.
Yeah, the deer, she basically drops it. The deer tramples away.
Yeah,
and then the zealots, they find the deer, and they're like, "Oh, it must have been the guy and girl who killed our people." Yeah.
Well, they didn't. I don't think they knew that yet.
Yeah.
They knew it once they saw her.
Yeah.
They saw her, and he was like, "Got him."
Yeah, we fucking figured it out. Then they see the deer. Ellie's like, "Drop your fucking guns,"
which was kind of funny.
Yeah. It's her 2 snipers to there, or her 1 sniper to there too. But
and for some reason they freeze up like cowards.
Well, she could probably go.
She could get at least one of them.
Yeah,
one of them would have died
for sure. And then
Troy Baker would have got the business.
Troy Baker was the other guy. Was it Troy Baker?
Troy Baker
it didn't really look like him.
No, they did a good job of making him look like somebody else.
Because Troy Baker's a pretty boy.
Yeah, they made him look all disheveled and rough.
Yeah,
a little sickly.
Yeah, just a little sick.
A little sickly. Yeah.
From eating. From eating. He looks sickly from eating.
From munching. Yeah.
And then so Ellie gets down, and then she's like, "Look." They're fighting over the deal. The guy's like, "Look, you can have this deer, but you won't be able to take it by yourself." And then they're like, "We have a bunch of things you need. We could trade you this deer for this, or medicine." And she's like, "Medicine? Do you have bacterial medicine.
I thought it was funny how she gave Joel the medicine. So I know I'm flashing forward a
Yeah.
little bit, but she just was like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just stab him in his wound.
Yeah, it worked.
It did work, but part of me is like, there's no way that's the right
I was
thing
like,
to
how's
do.
she's cleaning that needle? yeah. You got to go in the vein, but it worked. Went right in the wound. So then, yeah, the religious guys and
That's when the guy leaves.
he's like, "Yo, Troy, go get the medicine.
Yeah.
Tell the people, get the medicine, and come back." He's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, go fuck, just do it.
Just do it. Not a code.
Not a code." And then they go into the building,
Yeah.
which
This is where I started getting salty.
the building's from the game.
The building's
but
from the game.
But it's not. There's no zombies.
And in the game, that's like, there's a ton of zombies. You
overrun.
fight a bloater.
Yeah,
Like, I would have been happy if they just, like, had to maybe kill 2 clickers.
yeah.
Just give me something.
Well, yeah.
They gave me nothing. They just sat there. The guy came back. This is my problem.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm a bad guy for expecting my zombie show to have zombies in it.
Well, it's not a zombie show.
It should be.
It's a show about people
In an apocalypse.
Yeah,
But,
in an apocalyptic setting.
yeah, I thought this was a zombie show, so I'm getting let
They're
down.
called infected. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I thought my infected show was gonna have more infected. They hit me with 2. They hit me 2 different episodes where I saw some infected.
Yeah.
And that's
Then
it in
think
more
about
ways
it.
than one.
Next season, there's going to be none.
Maybe. I feel I've been yeah. I can see it's gonna make me so mad. Season 2 is gonna make me so mad where there's not a lot of action because
Yeah.
season.
Oh well, wait. Let's get through it.
Yeah. Before we run out of time.
The religious guy, Ellie, and the one guy are talking. He's like, "I can save you." You're a little. He's putting the moves on her. He's like, "I can save you. Come to my village. We'll fucking take care of you."
Yeah, like,
come on, baby
I'll
girl.
show you the world, princess.
And she's like, "What?" And then his friend comes
I
in.
already got a dad
Yeah. She lies to him. She's like, "I'm with a group too. We're big." And then
from the game.
yeah. And then David is like, "Look." The guy comes. David's like, "Look, you should come back with us. Whatever, we'll be fine."
Yo, if David wasn't so horny for kids, he would have lived.
Yeah.
He let his horniness for kids get a body.
Dude.
The dude pulled up behind Ellie, had
Yeah.
the gunner. He's like, "Don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Let her go. We'll bring her back. She'll be my wife."
Yeah. She's gonna be my queen. Yeah. And then after that, I got notes. The guy lets her go. Ellie grabs some medicine and she runs to Joel.
Right to him.
She
No
runs right to Joel.
zigzags.
Nothing changed.
No covering her tracks.
Nothing.
She just said, "Hey, if you guys want to follow me, follow these footprints
Yeah.
in the snow."
Dickhead, I'll kill all you motherfuckers. Yeah.
Well, at least that the game
Yeah.
version of her would have.
And
Not
then,
this new bitch ass version.
I don't know, dude. And then
She did have one moment. All right.
and then she gets to Joel. She injects the medicine into his wound.
Directly into his wound, doesn't search for a
Nothing.
vein.
She's just like, fuck it. Yeah.
His infected wound. Like, that shit had to hurt.
He doesn't know. He's passed out.
Yeah. He just started having nightmares about being in the
Just
hell.
stabbed. Yeah. And then, then we go back to the resort. And Troy, was it Troy? It wasn't Troy. One of the resort workers gives a lady an ominous box of meat. He's like, "It's venison." And she's like, "All right." But it seems like she knew.
She looked at it like, this ain't, I seen venison.
I seen deer meat before.
I've been seeing venison for a long time. I saw it all summer.
Yeah, this don't look like a damn deer. And then they get back to the dining hall, the resort, and there's a little girl. The people in the resort find out about them finding David or Joel and Ellie, and then the girl's like, "Why didn't you kill him?" The little girl from the beginning. And then David
just kind
he
of
just
calmly
walks up to
it
her
looks like he was
calmly.
about to put his hand on her shoulder and
Pulls
like,
off a glove.
But it looked like he was going to come over and be like, "Little
console
girl."
her. We don't just kill people.
Yeah. But instead,
He gave her the biggest, the strongest. What was his name? Was it Ice Cold Slim?
Ice Cold Slim.
Yeah, he gave him a-
Iceberg.
Iceberg. He gave
Yeah.
her a big iceberg. He gave her a big iceberg backhand. She like fell to the ground, dude.
And then flipped his hand around the other way and was like, "Now put your hand in mine.
Yeah.
I'll console you." That was probably his last girlfriend. Then he met Ellie and was like, "I'm gonna slap the shit out you. I got a new queen.
I got a new bitch. Yeah.
lined up. You don't even know."
And I have a question.
Yeah.
Was the slap girl Abby?
No, because they're not in this. They're not involved with these people at all.
Okay, yeah.
The Abby is with the Fireflies.
Okay, yeah. But David said he was with the Fireflies for a bit when he was talking to. But okay, then the Zealots. After David slaps the girl, before he slaps the girl, he's like, "Look, I know you know about the people, but we're gonna go find them in the morning and bring them to justice." And then the girl was like, "Why don't we kill him?" And then he slaps the shit over her and was like, "Come on." Come on.
Yeah, everybody just kind of watched that slap and was just like,
yeah.
And then they ate.
they ate so good.
Well, they didn't eat good. Well, they were hungry.
They were starving.
They
were
were
crushing that meat.
They were crushing that mystery meat.
Yeah, they were crushing the mystery meat. And then, so next day happened.
Did you notice how husky David's plate of mystery meat was too? And he knows what the mystery is.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, he's a psycho.
So then, it's the next day. Ellie's up. She medicines Joel. She gets out. She
gives him a second dose of
direct
to the guts.
Yes, yeah, directly, right in the guts. And then she goes to the garage, opens it up. It's like, it's a beautiful day. Looks outside, sees a bunch of birds, and she's like, "Fuck!" She goes to see what's happened. She sees the
great situational awareness, by the way.
Yeah, to realize that when birds fly away,
something's over there.
Something's up. Yeah. And then she got over there, saw the Zealots, was like, "Fuck!" Ran over to Joel. She's trying to wake him up. She's slapping him. "Joel, wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up!" Then she handed him a knife. She put a knife on his chest.
Yeah, his gut beds didn't kick in yet.
Yeah, no. She put a knife on his chest. She slapped him a bunch more. He started like groggying up. He was like, "Nah." She's like, "Don't fall asleep, Joel. And if anyone comes here, stab the shit out of him."
Yeah, Joel had to be sitting there waking up like, what the fuck is going on?
What the hell is happening? What the hell? And then here comes your action, dude. This is your action.
This is kind of
This is your action, dude.
You think this is
action.
This is action compared
This is what happened.
compared to the rest of the show.
No, this is literally action. It's a drama with some action.
I should have been coming down from her killing a bloater.
No. They can't do that. You can't make the thing explode in the show anymore, because then, like...
Well, they don't explode.
Yeah, not anymore. You're right.
Well,
I mean we also don't know if it exploded.
Yeah, true.
So Ellie, she gets the horse. She sneaks around the back of the Zealots because they're on their way. They're almost at the camp. And she runs behind them. She's like, "Hey, you fucking pussies, come after me."
Classic Ellie sass.
Yep. Pop, 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 pop.
Ellie has had horrible aim all show except for that one point blank.
Yeah. Or when she hit that deer.
That was another. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah.
When she's under pressure, under duress, her aim is terrible.
Yeah. And when she gets time to take her get a breath together.
Yeah. She missed the one guy, but then she missed him. Then she started riding the horse away, like, "Follow me, follow me, follow me." And then Troy Baker caught her off at a bend. Shoots the horse. True Joel. True Joel shoots the horse.
In classic Joel fashion, one shot.
Yeah, one shot. Drops her. The horse is dead. She falls off, fucking wobbled, concussed. She's like, they surround her.
All is lost.
Yeah, one of Troy's friends is like, "Yo, man, put her down." And
again, another guy had the right idea.
Yeah. Then David pops one in the air. He's like, "You're not killing this one."
Yo, David must have been whooping ass before this, because they're shook at this guy.
And he feeds them too.
Yeah. I mean, but that crew knows what they've been eating.
Yeah,
you know,
5 people know what they've been eating.
Yeah.
And then he picks Ellie's up. He's like, "Me and 2 guys are going to take the horse and her to the camp, and then the rest of you go look for him and kill him." And what he said, "If you want vengeance so much, let it be."
Yeah.
That's what he said, which was hype.
Yeah.
So they go in there. They're looking for him. They're looking for Joel. Then David's carrying Ellie to the camp. They look for Joel. They find the house first try.
Yeah, they found him pretty quick. Again, Ellie's tracks probably led them right to this.
Yeah, literally.
They probably were like, "Oh, horse tracks leading out of this garage."
Yeah. And Joel hears the guy scuttling around. Before Ellie left, she put a dresser in front of the basement door.
Yeah. If they didn't have this scene in the episode, this episode would have been a 2 for me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like if this little bit of
this
like
is a
chunk,
pretty important scene.
If this chunk wasn't in it, I would be like, "Suck my dick. I'm not even watching next episode."
Yeah.
But
She pushes, or the guy, he's in there. He's looking for Joel. He pushes the dresser away, opens the basement door. And now this part says Joel is unstoppable. That's all I put. Joel is unstoppable because the man's was dead not 3 minutes ago. Not 3 minutes ago he was dead. Yeah. With a knife, just like.
He had a couple morsels.
Yeah.
He literally had rabbit food,
a
couple gut stabs of medicine, and just was back.
A couple jabs, dude. Medicine's sick, dude. We got to start getting more medicine.
Yeah. I'm about to get a couple boosters.
yeah, dude. I'm about to get the vaccine.
What else we got vaccines for? Polio.
Polio. Yeah, hook me up with some tetanus vaccine. Motherfucking typhoid.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah. So yeah, Joel, the guy, he finds the basement. He sneaks in the basement. He tries to find Joel. He looks at the bed. Then he gets stabbed in the neck.
Yeah, by like a Bowie knife, by a fucking Crocodile Dundee knife.
Fucking name, dude. It was crazy.
Fucking dishes a knife, and then just fucking.
Joe laid him down on the bed and watched him die.
Yeah, they made eye contact like lovers who just fucking had like passionate sex. Not even like not rough, like tender love.
Yeah.
Now we're just locking eyes, pretending to be one. And what a way to murder somebody.
Yeah. Fucking kill him.
And then what did it flash? Did it flash to Ellie or anything? Yeah, it flashed to Ellie in the cage after that.
Joel is old Ellie in jail. She's in the jail.
Yeah.
And then David comes up. He tries to get her back to join her. He's putting the moves on her again.
This is when he's trying to swoon her, tries to give a little physical touch.
Not yet. No physical touch yet. This is the first visit where it's just like, look, we're cool. We're just people. You should just hang out. We're fucking hang out, join. You're smart like me. You're violent like me. And then Ellie's in jail.
You're horny like me. That's
you're horny like me.
You say it all.
Then the next part, it says Joel the badass. Because then he
one of the best scenes from the game is this.
One of the guys who was looking for Joel came around. He saw a blood pile. He saw his friend there. He was like, what the fuck? And then Joel beats him with the butt of a sniper. Yeah, classic. Then he ties up his friend. And he ties both of them up. His friend is sitting in the back. And then he puts the one guy in the chair. He's like sitting here. And he's torturing him.
That was one of the best scenes of the game.
Yeah.
Like they did that pretty much 1-to-1. Yeah. Maybe the lines were different, but the energy of it, like I asked you a question, I don't know shit. Yeah. Stab him in the leg.
Pop off your fucking knee.
All that shit is straight from the game. Yeah. But here's one of my problems with that scene though. In the show itself is in the game because of how gangster Joel was and how he was getting down and bodying everybody and being like unwaveringly badass. Yeah. That scene makes so much sense. To me, the show, it almost didn't fit. Like Joel has had some badass moments. Like he did kill that clicker, but he also would have gotten killed by that clicker if Ellie didn't get bit for him. He does beat the shit out of beat that one guy to death. But like for the most part, like Joel's had panic attacks and shit in the show. He like cried to Tommy, and now out of nowhere, he's back to the badass.
But that's your definition of masculinity. That's your weak definition of masculinity.
No, that's my
Men
strong.
Don't cry.
I'm not saying no. It's
that's what you just said.
No, but I'm saying no. I'm saying my Joel doesn't cry. The Joel that not the Joel and not
you didn't see him cry.
White Joel doesn't cry. Chilean Joel cries.
It's just the growth of the character. It's a growth of the character.
No, my Joel doesn't cry. No. But so that for me, this is my take. You got your take, I got my take. My take is Joel that I've grown to know through the game, which is a different Joel than the show, obviously. This is why I'm saying I got to go into it with a new mindset now. Because I'm going into it with the mindset of Joel from the game. Yeah. And my Joel doesn't weep to... In that same scene where he weeped to Tommy in the game, he literally throws Tommy against a locker like he's his high school bully. And it's like, you're taking her. You owe me. Yeah. Not, Tommy, I'm going to die. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying is like, that's not the character for me. So it's different. So to seeing him go from like that to now I'm a badass and I'll pop your knee off, it almost was like a big jump in his personality.
Well, I don't think he made a personality jump. I think what happened was he just like he just channeled that fucking Joel that everyone knows because everyone's scared of him already. Everyone hears whisper. He's the fucking candy man, dude.
You think they gave a fuck about him?
Yes.
They didn't give a fuck.
They sent 4 people after him.
Yeah, they sent 4 people after him, but that's just because they were like, we gotta find him. We gotta have some squad.
They knew exactly what he killed. 3 people. 4 people.
You mean so far?
No, in that episode. He had a 3-person kill count.
No, he did. He caught
He caught 4 bodies in that episode, Nate. Three bodies.
Three bodies in that episode. He caught 3 bodies because what's his name took 2 of them people with him.
Yeah.
So he caught 3 bodies. I'm saying that was cool. Like that was cool. It just felt it didn't make sense to me it did, but didn't make sense to me for how he's been portrayed in the show.
I don't think he's not been portrayed as a badass in the show.
Not like
I think
his
he
badass self.
He still has badass. But this was for sure like when he like stepped up when this was Joel game. This was game Joel for sure.
This is the first time. This is like the second time you get game Joel. The first time you get him is in that like first episode when he beats that guy to death with his bare hands. That's game Joel.
Yeah.
Game Joel for me has so many bare hand bodies. Just run out of bullets, just start running around.
Yeah, that's how you play the game.
Well, I mean, you can just go straight gun, but like when you play the harder difficulties, you run out of bullets. So then I'm just running in circles, jabbing a dude, and then just
got bad aim, bro.
No. You ain't never played on grounded.
Come on, dude.
Holla at me if you played it on grounded. What happens?
Brother. I don't know.
What does the listening mode do on grounded?
It doesn't show you.
Oh, all right. Well, I still don't think you beat it. I got the platinum trophy. Oh, no, that's last was part 2. I don't got it. Part 1.
Yeah, part 1 had too much multiplayer shit you had to do.
It also
which never came out.
Yeah, I don't know what they did on the like part 1 thing, but part 2 had part 2 came out during the pandy. I had some time.
Yeah,
some time to do a little collectible hunting.
Yeah,
but
now we're back after Joel. He kills the one guy, and then he goes to the other guy. He's like, wait, I'll tell you exactly what he's at.
No. He says, I ain't telling you shit.
Yeah, I ain't telling you shit.
He was like, he did what you wanted. He was like, you piece of shit. He did what you wanted. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm not telling you shit. He's like, that's all right.
I already believe him.
I already believe him.
Smashed him with the lead pipe. It was awesome.
Just like the game.
Then,
screen cuts to black and everything. Right, just like Ellie. The game. Yep.
And then Ellie is in the jail. She's figuring out trying to get out, messing with the nuts and shit. And then David comes in with food.
He says, you want to mess with these nuts? I gotta stop making David's a pedophile jokes.
Here's something I noticed about the thing. And next time when David came to Ellie, his god is the cordyceps.
Yeah, he was like
he worships the cordyceps,
but like led other people to believe they were worshiping
God.
Yeah.
But he's worshiping the cordyceps.
He was talking about these fucking dickheads need something.
Yeah, they don't. They need God. They need me. They need a father.
Yeah, these guys
need a father.
These guys are fucking sheep.
Yeah. Then David starts putting the moves on Ellie. He gives her food. He starts putting his. He starts putting his hand in the thing. Oh wait.
No, that's all the same thing.
Yeah. No. What happens next is
she sees the ear.
Oh, wait. He puts her hand. She breaks his finger.
She had already seen the ear before that,
she
too.
Didn't see it yet.
No, because that's...
when she hits the ground, she sees it. After he, like, slams her against the cage, she sees it. And he's like, you fucking people are...
No. He sees it before she comes in.
Yeah, she sees the ear on the ground.
While she's, like, fiddling with the things.
And it reveals.
Yeah, that's why she didn't want to fuck with the food.
Yeah, she kicked the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's why... That's what the mystery meat was. The whole time, you guys, the zealots are eating the people that died. The people that died, they're dead people.
Yeah, if my jokes were bombing at that roast, I would have started dropping this. I'd have been like, next episode's gonna have cannibals. That's exactly what my plan was.
Yeah, and then after that, Joe's gonna go into the hospital.
Yeah. Just start chronologically, like,
ruining it.
Yeah. We're all having a bad night.
Yeah,
but anyway, that's
it went great from the video I saw, and from what I've heard, it's going good.
Yeah.
Then David tries to fucking grab Ellie's hand. Ellie grabs his hand in the cage, and then she put her other hand on top of his hand, and then breaks his finger. Yeah. He's like, "Fuck you!" and then slams her against the cage like 4 times.
Yeah, bashes her fucking face in. She kind of eats it too.
Yeah, she did kind of eat it.
14,
and then she was like, "Yo, dude, you're gonna go eat fucking people?" And he was like, "What'd you say? Tiny little pieces?" And then he went to go get the dudes. Ellie starts frantically looking for stuff. Then we cut back to Joel. He's in the tundra. He finds a building. He goes to the building. What's in the building? Their horse, Ellie's stuff, and hanging people. Yeah. So I think he might have thought Ellie's dead already.
Yeah, maybe.
So he was probably just going in to kill everybody. He was on the. So then after that, it goes back to Ellie and David. They get Ellie out of. Oh yeah, David's an incel pedophile zealot. It's totally an incel. I don't know where I got that, but yeah.
He got some incel in him.
Yeah. Oh. Then David comes back with Troy. Is it Troy?
Well, I forget his name in the series, but
it's
the actor is Troy Baker. Yeah.
David comes back with Troy. They grab Ellie. They lay her on the table. And then she's like, wait, I'm infected.
This part's dumb to me in the game, too. He does that same shit in the game where he's like, I'll play along and chops the thing down. Yeah. You can kill her and then check.
No, because if she's infected, you can't eat her.
Yeah, but you can be like, oh, shit. Maybe he wanted to know if he was going to die because she did bite him.
Yeah. He was curious about it because he was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. And they were like, what the hell? He lays the knife next to Ellie's head. Because earlier he was like, if I gave you this knife, you stab it right in me. And she's like, yep. This time they lay her down. David takes his hands off of her. He's like, how can she can't be infected. She survives. And then Ellie chops the hell out of Troy.
She hit him with the old major look. You looked at my arm. Now you're dead.
I ran out. She ran out.
David's got no aim.
David's pissed.
He empties
missed
a clip.
Yeah, I know. And Ellie's right there. He missed all of them. So he's pissed. He starts following Ellie. They go to the resort where they've been talking and stuff throughout the whole episode.
I think that this is what I think was supposed to happen in the show that wasn't in the game. Is I think that area they were in was away a little bit from where the rest of the town was.
In the game?
No, in the show. Because in the game you come right out to the whole town and everything around. But in the show, the people didn't know that they were eating people. Yeah. So I feel like they had like all of that shit away from everything. Because when they come out, like
where Joe was.
Yeah.
Joe was away. Yeah.
So I think they have it a little bit of ways from where that's how they get away with doing it and doing all that shit. Because they would have been got caught. It wouldn't have been mystery if they had like them people hanging upside down
in the fucking kitchen. Yeah. It's been a secret.
Yeah.
And then Ellie and Joe and David get into the resort, and then Ellie grabs an on fire stick, and then David comes in. He's like, Ellie, give me that sweet yum. Come on, dude.
Be my wife. Yeah. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I love you, child.
I'm trying to make you love me. Yeah. And then,
he just puts on some fucking Barry White.
Yeah.
Just start.
Oh, baby. Ellie throws the fire stick at David and misses. Hits the dang curtains. Mm-hmm. Sets the whole place on. I
couldn't tell if that was supposed to be intentional or she just got lucky. Because it looked like she just messed up.
No, it was lucky. It wasn't intentional.
That's what I kind of thought. But at the same time, I was like, it worked out.
Yeah, I feel like it was just to get to that fiery part, like from the game.
Yeah.
So then Ellie's running away from David. They're running away from each other. Then she grabs him, cuts him in the guts, stabs him in the guts. And then after that, David throws her on the ground like, you bitch.
Yeah.
Then
he just kicks her towards his machete or whatever.
No,
butcher knife.
She crawls to the knife. Then he grabs her, gets on top of her. Is like, no, not yet. We got some things to do.
Yeah, that's when he starts being as rapey as possible. In case you didn't know, rapey. I love when you fight.
I love it when they fight. Yeah, and then
the most rapiest mentality.
Yeah, Ellie's like, no. She finds her strength. She grabs the knife. She stabs David, and then she continues to stab David. Then she continues to stab David.
About 45, 55 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long stab. Ellie gets out of the room, and then she goes out into the wilderness.
Yeah.
And she runs into Joel. Joel grabs her. She starts screaming. She's like, yeah. He's like, whoa. And this is the first. It's okay, baby girl.
Dude, it's okay, baby girl.
It's the first one.
The first, like, you're my daughter treatment.
Or no, it's the first, it's okay, baby girl. Because he said that a lot in the game. He said that a couple times in the game.
Towards the end, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also says, well, I thought you were saying that's the thing he would call, because it is a thing he would call his daughter.
Yeah.
And that was like his first time he hit her with baby girl, like as like his new daughter.
Now they solidified their relationship of father and daughter. Yeah. They were sort of talking about it all.
Now they're officially like they love each other.
Yeah. And then that's the end. Fades to black. They walk into the distance.
Here's one little gripe I had with that scene itself. Not a big deal. When she comes out and she's like walking, looking all disheveled, and he just comes up behind her and grabs her.
Yeah.
And then she starts screaming, which she obviously would do in her situation. He should have been like, Ellie, it's Joel. Like real quick. And then,
dude, he doesn't have any strength. He's still weak.
I'm talking about when they're like 2 feet away.
Yeah, I know.
Because
he can't yell.
No, not yell. I'm saying instead of like he's as close as me and you are. He could have went Ellie. Instead, he goes, "Hey!"
No,
he like grabs her.
She was in psychosis though, so it did. He would have had to still. He grabbed her face and was like, "Ellie."
You're giving this a lot of leeway.
I'm not giving it leeway.
For the
I just know how I would react if like I was just raped and somebody it's like, no, I don't fucking, nobody touch me.
Yeah,
nobody
that's why
me.
I think he shouldn't have just. That's what I'm saying. He just goes up behind her and grabs her. He could have gotten closer and been like, "Ellie, it's me."
No,
Ellie, I'm right behind you, Joel.
She would have turned around and shot him still. Like, Ellie,
I don't know. I don't know if it would have. I don't know if it would have gone. I feel like she's more likely to do that the way he went up behind her than if he would have just been like, "Ellie, it's me, Joel, grabbing you."
He gripped her, grabbed her face, calmed her down. He calmed her down. That's what he had to do.
I think he could have said her fucking name.
She wouldn't have. He was hurt, dude. I'm telling you, it was literally.
How can he be too hurt to talk, but not too hurt to grab her?
Because that's what he spent his energy on.
That's what I'm saying. I think he could have gone, Ellie, me.
Dude, think talking costs. All right, so talking costs
less energy than stab.
It costs 2 points of strength. He has 5 points. He does the grab. She can't get away.
I think he could have just been like, Ellie, it's me.
This is a small grape, dude.
That's what I said. It was a small grape. You started debating me. Let me have my grapes, nigga. You always try to tell me my grapes are wrong. My grapes are my grapes.
That's the end of the episode.
That's the end. I'm gonna give this.
Also, Ellie's continuously. I put that brutal murder was for every girl that was raped. When he stabbed David, or she cut him so many, it was like, that's for all the girls watching this. That's not for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happens in the game too.
It is comeuppance.
It's also like that is like almost the only thing different in the game is she doesn't walk out on her own.
Yeah,
she doesn't ever stop doing it. She keeps doing it, and Joel walks up and grabs her. And it's like, Ellie, Ellie, Ellie. And she freaks out. Yeah. And then, Joel takes her out of the burning building. Yeah. She doesn't make it out on her own. Yeah. But yeah, I thought, what did you give it rating wise?
Give it an 8.
Give it an 8?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's because I do actually think it was a good episode. I got a lot that I wanted. Like I told you, that Joel, the part where he stabs him in the leg, all of that would have really fucked it up for me if they didn't have that in there. They got a lot of the parts down. I just feel like that scene was supposed to have some sort of zombie shit to it, and it had none. Like, even if they just killed like one clicker or one, just give me something.
What's the point of one? If they're and also they made a great distinction in this game. If there's one, they can channel all of them.
But you could also even have played the winter card, like it's winter time, so the roots are dried out and you can't really, like, they're not like all vegetation.
And also, like, this is real science. Zombies don't work in the snow. That's real science. There's not enough heat to keep them going. For real. Like, if you want to survive.
Can we stop it right there? I just think that's a good stop.